companion hollow and a report today? Huh? Doesn't seem related, does it? Then how much longer are you going to keep filming it? Point the camera at me already.
Citizens, I am currently at the southern edge of the Janus Quarter. From here, we can see a small part of our bustling new Eridu urban area. The municipal election is about to begin, and the streets today are busier than usual. In response to the increase in foot traffic, public security has announced it will implement round-the-clock security patrols. Citizens are urged to cooperate fully if they encounter officers on patrol. Speaking of officers, the first person we interviewed for today's special coverage of the election was one such officer. He's none other than our old friend, the hero who cracked the Vision Corporation scandal wide open, Inspector Bringer. Being one of the leading candidates for the commander of Janus Quarter, he...
Hey! Who are you? How'd you get in here? This is a construction site. Staff only.
What? Kevin, didn't you get a permit to film here?
Is this a construction site? I just picked a spot that wasn't busy and had a good view. I don't know.
Why, you little...
All right. Please gather your equipment and come with me.
Hey, wait, let me finish. Citizens, don't change the channel. We'll be right back with a special report on Inspector Bringer.
That's the guy! He's one of the masterminds behind the Vision scandal. He's Sarah's partner, her protector, her secret ally, Inspector Bringer. I'm just a puppet, forced into the limelight. They're the real villains. You have to believe me!
Phew! Made it. Why is traffic in the city always so slow? Maybe because the speed limit in the city is half what it is in the Outer Ring? What? Darn it. I have been going to the Outer Ring a lot lately. That's way worse than speeding. Don't bring the traffic officers to our place. Relax. I double-checked. No one's tailing me. You all heard what Perlman said over the phone. There seems to be more to the Vision scandal. Whether it's... I'm here to take you to the Outer Ring so we can come up...
Huh? If he's so important, then...
I wanted to, but it's election season right now, and security checks in and out of the Outer Ring are 10 times more strict than in the city. If what Perlman said is true, pubs, the enemies are out in the open, and we're in the shadows. Based on past experience, we'll probably need a low-key plan. You mean... Exactly! The main roads are filled with PubSec checkpoints armed to the bang-boo ears. If anything goes wrong and we need to use the hollows, we'll need a reliable proxy. You only come to us when it's dangerous.
Master, if Perlman's claims are true, he may possess information about the unknown species in the monument at the construction site. This could assist with your long-term objectives.
That's true. The Cunning Hares, Bellabog Industries, Victoria Housekeeping, and the Sons of Caledon. It all began with this scandal. What do you think, Wise?
it's time we see this through. All right, I'll go, but just me. Belle will stay home and help coordinate remote support through the HDD.
Excellent. Seeing it through is the pro move. I'll contact someone who can get us out of the city. Don't forget to bring your little buddy. Oh, by the way, can we use your car? You're driving without a license?
New Eridu is a city of miracles. The only sanctuary that can protect people in this world plagued by hollows. That's what the leader of the survivor group I was with as a kid told me. The days spent wandering the wastelands hiding from hollows were harsh. Hope was all that kept me going. Thankfully, we eventually made it here. Just like the rumors said, the city took us in and gave us the protection we needed. From that point on, I was determined to do everything possible to keep this beacon of hope safe. To protect this miracle city for everyone. And that's why I'm running. If I'm elected commander of the Janus Quarter, I vow to oppose groups like Vision Corporation that disregard human life. Just like my leader used to tell me. Be a hero for the people. Build, for everyone. Stupid.
Didn't you write that yourself? Is it that hard to recite your own story?
Sarah, what are you doing here?
You don't look so pleased. Isn't being appointed the chief commander something to celebrate?
Cut the sarcasm.
I'm being sincere.
Vision Corporation is done for. Hand has what's in the monument. Nullface's attack failed. And don't even get me started on the idiots who couldn't take over the Outer Ring or those worthless gangs. The plan can't proceed without the sacrifice sample. You want me to butt heads with the Void Hunter from Section 6? Or am I supposed to be the honest and noble commander now?
A plan is just a tool to reach a goal, not the goal itself. True believers know how to adjust or create new plans according to the circumstances.
Let me make this clear. We're equals. I don't need you telling me how to do things.
Don't get all worked up. I'm here to help you formulate a new plan. Take a look at this.
What? The Hoshimis have a family secret like this? How come I've never heard of it? Was this intel reliable?
White Noise went to great lengths to obtain this information. It's credible enough.
White Noise? That loser who lost a faith in during the Red Fang Gang case? That guy's even worse than No Face.
The real deal is on the job this time, not some overconfident underling. Besides, I have a plan to verify the intel's authenticity, and this plan requires assistance from you, our honest and noble commander.
I'll contact you once I'm done with this damned speech.
Very well. Looking forward to your inspiring words, soon to be Commander Bringer. That leader of yours, the hero who led you to New Eridu when you were a kid, what happened to him?
The night before we reached the city, he became corrupted. He was abandoned by the very survivors he'd been protecting.
Well, so basically, despite being the so-called CEO of Vision Corporation, I'm really just a puppet. Sarah's the one orchestrating all the company's major plans, including the old metro construction project. And the only reason she dares pull all these risky moves is because Bringer's got her back. They never let me be part of the planning process. They just told me what to do after everything's decided. They even kicked me out to eat in the staff cafeteria.
Do you have any concrete proof besides what you've told us?
I do! I really do! I've been keeping an eye out when I realized their plans were getting dangerous. I kept hard copies of every proposal and email related to the old metro project. I hid those copies among various construction documents. If we can find them, we'll...
Really? With proof like that, we can...
Right. The project went to Kaleda's...
What? You know that company with more bears than humans and more machines than bears? Well, since you know them, maybe they could help us.
I see. Didn't think you had that up your sleeve. Seems being CEO wasn't entirely just a title.
Nicole! Sounds like the chubby potato was telling the truth. Oh, what?
And with the elections happening, public security is everywhere in the city. We can't tell who might be connected to the bad guys. Don't worry. Unlike this potato here, I, Nicole, am CEO of the Cunning Hares in both name and skill. I've already got a plan. Ever played jungle chess? Hare eats mouse, wolf eats... My point is, there's always a bigger fish.
An elephant. But only a handful of organizations in New Eridu have influence equal to public...
Exactly. I'm bringing in the youngest and biggest elephant in New Eridu.
Right on time. Thank you for riding on. Wow, is this the outer ring?
You're just car sick, Sukaku. Hold my hand and rest a bit. Asaba, are you doing okay?
Just need a minute. This driver is something else. I feel like I'm gonna...
Arranging a secret meetup in the Outer Ring on such an important day. You better have worthwhile intel, Nicole of the Cunning Hares.
Is everything okay, Mia? The chubby potato's laughing one minute, crying the next. Now he's bawling on the floor.
Interrogations by the Defense Force have similar effects, but they usually use tools. Achieving this with words alone. These officers are very talented. You're done already? That was quick. As expected of the elephant.
Elephant? I'm a fox, Thyron.
That's not important. How did the interrogation go? I wasn't lying, was I? There's more to the vision.
You were accusing Officer Bringer of a criminal offense, but the witness...
Oh, thank you for your professional opinion, Miss Class Rep. But your fancy talk isn't helping us decide what to do next.
I can't say I understand Yanagi's professional opinion either, but I have full faith in her judgment. We need to look further into the vision case.
Are you smirking? Did you just give me an I won look?
Not at all. I was just adjusting my glasses. You must be mistaken.
Bet you didn't have very many friends in...
Deputy Chief totally strikes me.
Stop.
Oh, are you into the star student type? My apology.
I'm asking you to not move any further. 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. You've been intent. If you have no other intentions, please stay where I can see you. Do not attempt to leave my line of sight.
Oh my. Very perceptive. Guess it's no coincidence our metal friend has his hand on the holster?
I'll take my hand off my holster when Miss Star Student lets go of her retractable blade's handle.
What? Anby, are you serious? Hey, you better not try anything funny.
As I said, we need to look further into the vision case. In addition to Perlman, we'll be taking this one too.
You want to take me in?
Seeing you here was unexpected, independent investigation team lead. Or should I call you proxy.
I knew you were too skilled for the independent investigation team. You've got a side hustle that keeps you sharp, huh? Or maybe investigating Hollow Zero is the side hustle.
Hold on. They have nothing to do with the Vision case.
According to Perlman's statements, a proxy was deeply involved in the entire Vision Corporation scandal. Our plus public security's airship incident and the Outer Ring. If I recall correctly, our independent investigation team lead also made an appearance at the Outer Ring's important traditional competition. Coincidence? I think not.
It is just a coincidence. They're just an old buddy of mine who's...
Chill out! It's just some background checks, and then you're good to go. We never bully anyone. Miss Two-Tails, could you please...
This is a crucial time for new Eridu. With leaders of all key sectors gathered together, any mistake could destabilize the city's foundation.
I know that, and that's why I asked you to help me expose the true culprit. Why drag an innocent person into this?
You've only shown us a fragment of a conspiracy theory, and the full story could be anything. The truth you're pushing is just one any potential threat to the city must be completely eradicated. That is the fundamental principle of Hand.
But they're really not a threat or harmful at all.
Eradicate all evil. We decide for ourselves what evil is. If you want Section 6's support, please cooperate with us, Nicole of the Cunning Hairs.
I changed my mind. I think I made a mistake. We actually don't need your help.
Nicole, I'm not the same rookie I was back then anymore.
You were way cuter back when you were a rookie. Proxy, I'm sorry. We might not be able...
Get down! Gunfire? This pattern. Suppressive marching...
Nicole, did you set this up? Are you really colluding with the... Hey, I was gonna ask you the same thing. Isn't this armed amp? Don't tell me someone else is after us.
Piper, start the truck. Now's our chance to get out of here.
Wait, you're not getting away.
We've changed our route so many times, but they're still hot on our heels. Oh my God! Let's go!
Huh? Focus on the road. Yep. I'll deal with them.
Whoa! Dude, you're trying way too hard!
Billy! Keep it steady! You're sticking claws off!
They're changing formation.
Where's Nicole's backup?
Boxing me in.
I've got you now!
Eat my dust.
Piper, up ahead!
Take this!
How'd it go? Did you fix it?
Hello? Is anyone there? Still nothing.
I see.
Miss Hoshimi, how are things?
Nothing so far. I went after you alone after you drove off. My teammates might still be fighting the attack.
I see. Miss Hoshimi, could you please let go of my hand?
No. I had to get past 11 motorcycles, 4 cars, and 5 soldiers just to catch up with your vehicle. It's pure luck I found you in the hollow. It'll be hard to catch you if you escape again.
Shouldn't that be twice?
In that case, let's sit down.
Are you sure this is the right move?
You mean being stuck in the hollow on election day? Knowing there's a dangerous case out there? While my team... No. I don't think this is the...
I see. Since you also don't want to just wait around, how about we work together? I'm indeed an experienced proxy. Given my expertise, I'm confident I can find us a way out. You have the combat prowess, and I have the skills to find the exit.
Didn't you say your important gadget is broken?
Well, have you heard of the maze solving? Finding a path through a maze has been
Enough basic data.
Exactly. The most common task for HIA investigators traversing the hollows is to set up devices to gather hollow observation data, or to retrieve new observation data from existing data piles. The observation data is essential for exploring the hollows, and is used to make carrots.
So proxies can find an exit in the hollow using...
A trained proxy is able to do so. Or rather, that should be a proxy's bread and butter. Not many people really care about it these days. After all, anyway, there is a way out. If you could help me find an
Understood.
A wise decision. So... the spot I fell on still hurts quite a bit. Moving through the hollow in my physical body is so uncomfortable.
Leave any fighting to me. You just go at your own pace. If there's nothing to do, we should practice the blade. You strike first.
There's a hollow observation data pile ahead. We can determine the way... Great. We have the data on the surrounding hollow. But this isn't enough to calculate an escape route. We'll need to find more data. Thanks to you, Miss Hoshimi, we haven't had any trouble along the way. But something just doesn't feel right. The ether activity nearby seems to be increasing.
Your intuition might be right, Proxy.
Miss Hoshimi, is something wrong? The mechanism ahead should open the door. Leave it to me.
There are enemies ahead. I'll take care of it. You can just hide for now. My blade is already sheathed.
There's a hollow observation data pile ahead. Collecting the data will take some time.
Understood. You focus on processing the data. Leave the rest to me. You're done!
I'll open the diffuser. You'll be safe below it. We have control authorization now. We can stop the ether current.
Nicely done. Now we can go all out. It's over.
Amazing.
How's it looking?
I've already got some usable exit routes. The nearest one is... What's wrong? What's happening?
Tailless is trying to break free. What?
Miss Soshimi! Miss Soshimi! What should I do? We seal it with the scabbard? Miyabi!
Hold it steady! Almost there!
Is it sealed? Miss Soshimi, how...
This is the third time you've asked me that. Why?
Sorry. It's just that we've gone through something straight out of an action movie. That weird fire tornado couldn't have been good for you.
I'm fine.
But your hair's all singed and curling from the fire.
That's the Hoshimi family's natural curl. You don't need to worry about me. I've been through worse situations. An incident like this won't faze me.
Miss Hoshimi, there are sparks coming...
What?
Sorry, I lied. You don't look very unfazed.
That's not funny. And my response was normal.
All right, I just... Miss Hoshimi...
Where?
Sorry, I lied again. See? You fell for it twice in just a few seconds. That's what I call being...
You keep mocking me. What do you have to say to me?
I just wanted to help you. I didn't mean anything. The Hoshimi family never makes the same mistake thrice. But you just did. Miss
When my katana was out of control, you rushed. You already figured out where the exit is.
Because I'm your proxy. Even if we're just temporary partners, I promise to get you out.
This is a Hoshimi family heirloom. It's never misbehaved once since my father made the scabbard for me. I don't know why it went out of control. Maybe there was some... Besides, he's likely busy socializing with the mayor today, secretly swapping wine for juice. reaching him.
Can I please take a look at...
Apart from being a proxy, you're also a bladesmith?
No, but I noticed some electrical components on your scabbard. The core functions in my ocular implants are down, but I can still interact with electronics to an extent.
If it's just the scab...
The smart data structure of this blade looks really familiar. Strange. It's like a labyrinth of hollow observation data. Is it meant to trap something inside the scabbard?
So, do you have a way to fix it?
I'll need to borrow the data pile's computing power again. There's a shortcut up ahead. Let's go. A defense mechanism. Is this the enemy's handiwork? I'll try shutting it off.
Okay. Be careful.
Strange. The defense mechanism is still running. Sub-control units A and B aren't responding. We'll have to find them. Miss Oshimi, there are 2 control terminals inside. Could you look for them?
Okay, I'll go take a look.
Got enemies approaching. Be careful, Miss Oshimi. Miss Oshimi, I have a theory about your brain.
Go on.
Its internal data structure
Is
resembles
this
a
the device
maze-solving
we're looking for?
algorithm. We might be able to use hollow observation data to optimize it. All right. Sub-control unit A is dealt with, anyway. Let's find the remaining observation data first. We've got 1 more to go. It should be nearby. Control permissions have been granted. We can turn off the mechanism now.
Proxy, you said there's a way to fix my blade?
Not necessarily fix it. More like an emergency adjustment. We'll use the information in the data pile to optimize the internal system. We can give it a try when we find the next data pile.
All right. That doesn't conflict with our final objective. Thank you.
The last observation data pile should be nearby. Once we find it, I can try adjusting your blade.
I trust you, Proxy.
Seems trouble's caught up with us again.
Not a problem with me here.
The last hollow observation data pile should be behind this door. I'll use it to adjust the scabbard first, and then I'll find a way out. Don't worry, Miss Yoshimi. I'll do my best. Great. It's open.
Okay. I'll leave it to you.
That's an alarm.
So, let's hurry. Take my blade.
should do it. Miyabi, take the blade.
Thank you. Leave the enemies to me. You go hide. Watch out. My blade is up. My blade seems to be working as normal. You can come out now, Proxy. Proxy?
You're awake?
You're finally awake. I'm so tired. Ambi, Star Student, are you guys up?
I'm okay. Nekomata, there's some water in...
Wise, you're finally awake! How are you feeling? Do your eyes still hurt? Is anywhere else hurting?
My ocular implants are working again. I feel dizzy. I have a headache and my chest hurts, and it feels like my face and mouth are burning. Is this real? Am I out of the hollow?
Welcome back to the real world. You made it out. If you'd stayed unconscious any longer, your sibling would have yeeted my butt into the hollow.
Welcome back, Master. I have calibrated your smart ocular implants via my first assistant, EOS. Approximately half an hour ago, the head of Section 6, Hoshimi Miyabi, pulled you out of the northwest side of the Outer Ring Hollow. Initial test results indicate that you were exposed to an extremely dangerous level of ether energy. After leaving the hollow, the rejection reaction caused further complications, with a brief cardiac arrest being the most severe. Thankfully, the Cunning Hares and Section 6...
Okay. We just gave you some emergency care to pull you back from the brink. No need to get into the details. You better see a doc...
Are you and Section 6 on good terms now?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. And I mean it this time.
As expected of the Chief. Busting out of a hollow carrying someone affected...
Asaba, did you get the captives to talk?
Yeah, they confessed, but nothing too helpful. The only thing we know for sure is that our guess was right.
Hang on. What are you guys talking about? I'm not following.
I'll fill you in. After your car crashed into the hollow, we got surrounded by those heavily armed mercenaries and had to take them out first. During the fight, we ran into the remaining Section 6 members.
The bad guys were chasing after us, and we were chasing after Chief Miyabi. She went into a hollow, and we bumped into the Cunning Hare.
It was a tough situation, so we joined forces to take down the mercenaries. Just when we were ready to head into the hollow to find you, Section 6 got a message from Miyabi saying you were with... We hurried over here and found you like...
You can skip that part.
What? Are you embarrassed?
If you keep talking, I'll tell everyone how you performed the emergency medical care.
Ugh, fine. Long story short, we rushed over. This fox even agreed to hold off on arresting you until further investigation is complete. And she'd cooperate with you as an...
Hold on. What was that?
We needed to pry some answers.
Pearlman, the key witness in the Vision scandal, was after the crash. You got thrown into the hollow, and Pearl...
Wise, are you sure you don't need to rest a bit more? You've just suffered corruption injuries and traveled all the way back from the Outer Ring.
Agreed. Master must maintain adequate energy to operate inside the hollows.
Don't worry. I'm much better now thanks to you and Fairy. We need to hurry and get
I get that, but your help—
Master, after cross-referencing, a biosignal matching suspect Perlman's has been detected inside the ballet—
The Ballet Twins hollow! That reminds me, when the airship incident—
Makes sense. Their goal at the time was to disrupt the Vision trial, and now they've kidnapped the key witness, Perlman. Their motives seem this might sound cruel, but why go through the trouble if their goal is to silence anyone involved with the Vision scandal?
Warning. Approaching the video—
Fairy, this isn't the time for jokes. Wise doesn't need—
War.
Huh? Hang on a minute, Fairy.
Warning.
What's happening? Our system is under attack again? How is that possible? We have Fairy. Nothing in New Eridu should—
Something's off. This is not a network attack. It's targeting our store's
Wise? There are people—
Good day. We're conducting security patrols on 6th Street during the election period.
I'll handle the officers. You take care of Fairy and try to keep—
Nothing unusual upstairs.
Hey, please be careful.
What's inside this room?
It's our storage room.
Could you please open it up?
Is that really necessary?
I get that, but if you won't open up, I've no choice but to do it myself.
Wait, hold on!
Please cooperate.
We have new orders. More manpower is needed to increase our street patrols. The Special Response Team will take over 6th Street's inspection from here. Good work today, officers. The street patrol supervisor is expecting you. Be sure not to keep him waiting.
Okay, application approved.
Thank you, Qingyi. Now, Manager.
Before we get into that...
As you know, Manager, I have a good relationship with your AI assistant, Fairy. I just received a message from her. It said, 01101000, 01100101, 01101100, 01110000.
What?
It's a set of standard information codes from the old civilization, and it—
Worried that you might be in danger, Juyuan dragged me along and we rushed straight over here.
Thank you, Qingyi.
Save the thanks for after you've given me a proper explanation. I'm going to handle this—
Allow me to
Huh?
It's been a while, Juyuan. It is I, Hoshi.
Allow me to sum this up. There's more to the vision case than meets the eye. The true villains slipped away. In shadows they hide.
That's accurate.
And the managers, law-abiding by the book, are in fact seasoned
Sorry, it's true. We're proxies. Zhu
Truth be told, I had my doubts about the manager's identity.
I didn't believe it. I was convinced the managers wouldn't deceive us, so too bad. I was wrong.
Zhu, I'm so sorry.
Enough! Let's focus on the main issue. You do realize you're leveling serious accusations against Springer, and you don't have the key witness or any evidence. By Pride, the leader of Section 6, who's also one of... Maybe I'm a fool who's easily deceived, but I trust Miyabi's skills and expertise.
So...
I'm not going to escalate this to my superiors until the day's over. You have enough time to secure your evidence.
Thank you, Zhu.
Don't thank me just yet. If my investigation shows your proxies...
Ah, you're online, Proxy. Can you hear me? Is everything okay with Officer Zhu Yuan?
Zhu Yuan went back to the precinct to verify her intel. She asked Qingyi to stay.
We did accuse her direct boss and mentor of being the big bad guy.
I may not know you or Officer Julian that well, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't the accusations against her boss.
We've been doing some self-reflection on that.
I know Zhu Yuan. She would never do anything that perverts the course of justice, and she's easy to persuade. All you need to do is look her in the eyes, take her by the hand, and tell her your thoughts gently. The closer you...
Chief? Where'd you even learn that?
I learned it from Zhu Yuan's mother. I've tried it, and it's very effective.
Guys, even though the HDD took a hit, thankfully Fairy still managed to track down Perlman's. It's time to get back our key. The mercenaries' rendezvous point is just up ahead. Perhaps we can get info on Perlman there. Careful, there's a mechanism
nearby. There's a lot of
nearby.
enemies nearby. Be careful.
There are mercenaries everywhere. This is more enemies than I expected.
Being this heavily guarded, it must mean Perlman is nearby.
That's right! The bigger the slab of meat, the more onions you need!
The Palais Point layout is quite complicated.
Watch out for any ambushes ahead. Hiding so poorly. They really think we'd fall for that?
Let's give them a taste of some well-deserved punishment!
This should be the building's central area.
Will likely be heavily defended.
The enemy's attacks are getting more intense.
They're not very tough, though, so they go down easy.
Not good.
Huh? Jeez, are you hurt?
My training tube split more bullets than my previous record in under a minute failed. You're done! Let's finish the job. A joint effort.
Kaku is here!
My blade strikes! A joint effort. Waste of time.
Perfect coordination.
Fine.
Fine.
They've set up an ambush here, too. There are some supply boxes nearby. They might come in handy. Where did this guy come from?
It's a bad guy!
Sukaku, don't be reckless. Don't give the enemy the satisfaction of seeing you smile.
You don't need any help, right, Chief Miyabi?
Wise, the rendezvous point is just up ahead.
The spatial fissure is right over here. We need to find Perlman quickly.
Is something wrong, Sada?
The enemy is all bark and no bite. Are they even trying? I'm out here working hard, so why do they get to slack off?
Don't waste your energy arguing in a place like this.
Roger.
The mercenaries' rendezvous point is just up ahead.
Why is no one on guard? This